What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Dark World Abyss Heroes, or DWAH for short. It's an interesting little troll deck. It's basically an advantage deck. We're going to just sit on Dark Law like most heroes do, but then we're going to make our opponents discard stuff. And because we have Burning Abyss and Dark Worlds, everything that we discard is going to gain us advantage, and everything they discard is just going to be banished. So it should be a fun time. If you're just here for the deck profile, there's a link in the description. I'm just going to go over all the cards in here and explain their role in the deck. Otherwise, we're playing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll see you in the first duel. Alright, here we are. First duel versus Samurai Warrior. Ooh, very special. And, got kind of a shitty hand, unfortunately. Well, it's not that bad, but, we can't do the thing we normally want to do, which is make, well, actually we could do that first turn, but we lose our Dark World dealings. The problem with this deck is you really want to make, Dark Law and then use Dark World dealings, so we're going to save that for now. Instead, we're going to go ahead and just do the standard Burning Abyss play. It may not be the most interesting thing. We actually don't have a lot of Burning Abyss in this deck. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. We'll do 3. Just 'cause. Get some more effects. Oh, Shadow Mist. Excellent. Shadow Mist will let us get our Bubble Man, in case we want to use him for some reason. Which, if we're going second, we have Vision in here. Not Vision, what's his name? Masked Hero Acid. So if he sets 5 and then passes, we've got an out to that. Or not 5. If he sets more than 2 and passes, it'll probably be worth it. We'll see. Otherwise, I mean, Dante is still nothing to sniff at. I mean, we don't have as much control as we would if we were playing a pure Burning Abyss deck, but we can do some things. We, of course, got our sleeves with the Dark World dealings, because it's a big key component in this card for reasons I'll explain when we get there. With Dark Law and, I think, Graf? Is that Graf? I forget. Yeah, good old Graf. Ooh! Oh! He's playing 6 Samurais, and his name is Samurai. He finally has a name that matches. Of course, I am like 90% monster effects, so his 6 Samurai Shien is not going to be the most useful of things. But, you know, he's trying. I won't be able to make my masked hero if he makes it. He's got 6 right now. I guess he could make Barkion or something. He's got it. There's no way he's just going to leave this here. Unless he's just got like all the mirror forces. Which is possible, it's possible. But yeah, I should mention the sleeves if you want to get these for yourself. They're $1 on Patreon. Goyo Guardian. Oh no. Ooh. Well, granted, he could take Dante, but then what? He's got a 2800 beat stick? Or 2500 defense wall? And I can do other stuff, too. Let's see. Well, I'll add this back to my hand. Because I want to... Oh. Huh. If I summon it, can he then not... Let's try it. Maybe if I summon it first, then he won't be able to steal it. And he just surrendered. Like, dude, I don't got much. Granted, I could have made what's her name? The one girl. Oh, why can't I'll remember it next time and then I'll feel dumb. But yeah, we mark up our first win, if nothing just because people being frustrated. We'll see how we do in the second duel. And here we are, second duel. My arch nemesis player making an early appearance. Of course, want to go first with this deck, so hopefully you can do things. Let's see here. What do we want to do? I think we're going to summon our monk just for added things. Yeah, just for added support. We're going to do essentially the same thing. Unless he gets Effect Veilered. Either way, we could still... Oh yeah, there we go. That's even better. Because I don't even need to use that effect, because I can just use mass change on him. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mass change. We'll send this, because we'll of course get its effect. Good old dank law. So dank, much law, wow. Can't attack. But he's down a card, and I'm up a card. Some people have trouble getting around dank law. Let's get one of these, if we can get something to discard. Of course, we can't make our... Actually, that was probably... I should have just made Dante again, because again, I made this, but I don't have any way to make them discard. That's the real beauty of this, comes with Dark World dealings. And I guess I can explain this before I get the combo, but... So basically, because you have Dark Law out, anything that would be sent to the graveyard is banished. And if they would add cards from their deck to their hand, except by drawing them, you can banish one random card. So if you use something like Dark World Dealings, they have to discard a card, and then they draw a card, and then because they drew outside of their draw phase, they have to discard again. So it's an inherent minus for them, while I'm getting bonuses from whatever I do. Also, how come I didn't get this? Oh wait, I did get this effect. I'm just dumb. I'm sitting there like, what did I do? Let's see. We're gonna... See, this sucks because we only play the one Grapha. Normally we use Fiendish Rhino's effect to send him to the graveyard. But unfortunately we can't do that. Actually, this is probably gonna be... This is tricky. I'm just gonna attack for now. I don't have any plays that I want to use at the moment. Dandelion. Of course, it's banished, so we don't get his effect. I'm going to set this anyway. We don't really need it at the moment. And it could be useful in a pinch. Not only because we can evade things by turning him into... We play one Anki. So we can always morph him into Anki, because it's any monster of the same attribute. When in this case dark, but a level higher. Which means you can't turn Grapha into either of these, just in case you wanted to try. But it also lets us discard something. Well, some people just lose to Dark Law immediately. Next duel, then. Okay, here we are, third duel versus Willer Arc. Interesting name. We're Gabriel Rays. Comment in the comments if you know what that is. And I'll give you a hint. It has to do with Overwatch, which I am still somewhat addicted to. And once again, we do not... This is a pity, because I cannot do the things that I want to do, and I want to do those things. So, let's see, what can we do then? Well, we can make Dante. So let's make Dante. We'll activate this. For those you don't know, Fiendish Rhino says your Fiend monsters can't be destroyed by effects. So normally if you play anything other than a Burning Abyss, your Burning Abyss dies immediately. But this will make sure that it's not destroyed by its own effect. So you can normal summon Fiendish Rhino. Oh, there goes my cell phone. I should have turned that off. Not sure if you could hear that. I'm always confused about how... pardon me, how well these microphones pick things up. So let's make Dante. Yeah, Fiendish Rhino, honorary Burning Abyss. When he's sent to the graveyard, you could send one Fiend-type monster to the graveyard? Yeah. Effect... Okay. That's fine. And we're going to send Grapha, because we've got Burning Abyss, so we could summon it next turn. Of course, he wasted that entirely, so not the smartest guy, because ascending everything is the cost to activate his effect of growing attack. But of course, it's the first turn, so I cannot attack. So, you know, not much I can do there. It's possible this is... Oh, man. Talk about luck of the mills. Glow-up bulb? It looks like he's going for Tuner Extreme, so I may just have a Quasar situation. But yeah, I think I was saying earlier, though, if you want these sleeves, $1 on Patreon, or if you want to do more, that'll be awesome too, but you'll get all the sleeves I've ever made. And if you don't have $1, if you go to my Facebook page, which is Facebook/Hardleg Gaming, I believe, I give away the sleeves that are a year old. As soon as they become year old, I put another one up pretty much every Monday. So you can get the older sleeves. Eventually everything will be up on there. It's just going to take a while. And yeah, this guy is probably going to go off something fierce, and I don't think that having Grapha is really going to make much of a difference. I'll be back, but we'll see. Oh, we got a Quasar. I think I'm dead. He got rid of my thing somehow. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, that was boring. Next duel. Okay, here we are. 4th duel versus Vixox 21. Interesting. Well then, isn't that just fantastic? Things are they're just not going our way today. I tell you what, this is supposed to be a mostly hero deck with a little bit of splash of Burning Abyss, and we are just getting all the Burning Abyss. But that's fine. We can at least get some Dark Worlds in on this situation. Maybe we'll have a duel that actually lasts more than a few turns. Fiendish Rhino. And we'll just go ahead and send that. What else did I mill? Anything good? No, not really. Damn mills. This is why when I made my actual Burning Abyss... See, that's the thing, is like, this isn't intended to be a Burning Abyss deck. I rarely make Dante. Usually. Like, in the week testing I did so far. And now, see, now I'm sad, because my one Bubble Man is in the graveyard, so I can't make Acid and have him have a horrible day. Oh, let's just try this again. 3 more. Any effects? Nope. Nothing. Nothing good. Just a tragedy. Oh, I could have got out Grapha. That was the whole reason of the thing I did. Granted, he's got like 1,000,000 spell traps. Interesting. Some kind of burn deck, perhaps? I don't know. Either way, we're just going to go ahead and make our Downward Magician, because why not? He'll have more attack. Maybe he'll negate it, and then I could use a Hero Lives. Granted, I can't make him discard things. Ooh, Bottomless Tarphole. Luckily, Dante still gets his effect. I get some things. And I didn't normal summon this turn. So, you know what? Yeah, yeah. We'll go ahead. We'll just make another defense wall. I'll just do the same thing. More resources wasted 5U. Because I got a second Dante. Waka-cha. And we'll go ahead and use this effect. Why not? And there's another drag down to the grave. Damn random mills. I guess I could have just made Grand Pulse and destroyed one of his spells or something. That probably would have been better. Let's send one of these so I can search. Deck thinning the movie the game. Oh, I got 2 of them? Oh, but I can only activate 1. I probably should have checked that before I sent a Skarm. Oh, well then. Doesn't that just tickle my pickle? I may be down low enough that he can defeat me in like a turn. At least I didn't use this. That would have been really bad. Oh wait, no, it only does half the day. Okay. Let's see. I like this. Let's go with this. And yeah, we'll use Dante and get Dante back in the extra deck. That's an excellent plan. We'll just recycle our Dantes. Forever Dantes. Because I still have more Burning Abyss. I have that 3rd Fiendish Rhino. Of course, can he get 4,500? I guess he didn't have anything in the graveyard. He could make a level 7. If it has more than 2,400 attack, that would be worth it for him. Which I believe... Yeah, you could probably make like Crystal Wing or something like that. That would have more than 2,400. We'll see, we'll be back! And we're back, and he made Ancient Fairy Dragon. I guess he doesn't expect to go into 7s very often, or maybe he has field spells, or maybe he's anticipating field spell. I think he's going to attack for 14. That seems like a waste to call the Haunted. I could think of better targets, maybe wait for this to die, and then call the Haunted it back. But maybe he assumed I had some sort of spell trap removal. Which I do, but, you know, he doesn't know that. Which, yeah, I'll probably be smart and I'll Grand Pulse this time. And I can just blow up that. Yeah. Ooh, or I could do Dark World things. I do like Dark World things. Or I could make my actual... The only problem is, if I make Dark Law, I have no way to get rid of this. I need to get rid of that first. And 3,000, even what's-his-name won't be able to get over that. Grapha. I need some non-Grapha things. Fuck nuggets. No, this is fine. This is fine. I can do this for now. Yeah. For now, we make Grand Pulse. Normal summon. Once again, we'll Grand Pulse this thing. And then what we're going... Well, first we're going to get rid of this. Next turn, I'll use my other guy, the Graph. I could have done that this turn. Okay, whatever. This special summons it, right? Yeah, we'll just do this. Another one of those. Deck thinning the movie, the game. But yeah, I'll be able to send a Farfa and banish this out of the way when I have more monsters. And then attack for a lot of damage. And then things will be good. Things will be happy and fun again. We'll be back. Oh, such sadness. Oh, I've been sitting here for a while. I was looking at my phone, and then I look up. Connection lost. So I guess I'm not gonna count that one. We're gonna go in real 4th duel. Okay, here we are, the real 4th duel versus Cinder 999. Oh, any momentum I had is completely gone. It also doesn't help. I'm recording this much later than I usually do. Usually I wake up and try to do it like in the afternoon, after some breakfast, good lunchtime. Right now it's about 11 o'clock at night, which is late for me because I work, if you don't know, during the day I work at Steak and Shake. I do the breakfast shift, so I'm up at like 6 a.m. about half the time, and then about noon the other half of the time. This is taking a while. I'm thinking I may have to reset my internet connection. Alright, here we are in the really, really real 4th duel versus Cancevarius. I've reset my internet. Hopefully things should work. I have another shitty hand. Again, it's not shit. This deck doesn't really have a lot of shitty hands. It just has hands that don't do what I want this deck to do. It does other things, less interesting things. Burning Abyss style things. And I already made a Burning Abyss deck. And this wasn't supposed to be a Burning Abyss deck, but whatever. We're doing... Oh, no, that's fine. All the spell traps? No. I hate random mills. Why did I ever... I should have put more rank 3s in here to do other stuff. But I needed a way to get Fiendish Rhino into the graveyard. Yeah, that's... Oh, tragedy. Tragedy strikes, my friends. But at least I can get Graph out. He's a good 2,700 attack point beatstick. And I'm going against 6 Samurais again. More 6 Samurais. Always interesting. He's got all sorts of spell traps. He's playing against Iru. Does this, let's see. Only face-down defense position monsters. Okay. Okay, so he's going to get that. It's destroyed during the end phase. And then Shien's Dojo to get that, but he can't make Shien, actually. He can make a 6. He's Going for anti-traps, that's fine. I don't think I have a single trap in here. No traps. So Barkion's just a big old beat stick. He's just a beaten beat stick. When he's going to make that 6 samurai. Interesting choice. I would have stuck with the other ones. And he's not attack. Oh, I guess he can't beat it. Okay. That's fine. Well, no, it's not fine. I could make the thing now, but now he has things that are over 9,000. Although what I could do other things. Let's try to do some other things. This is how the third, fourth duel, which just sounds confusing. Fiendish Rhino Chain. Oh, you're using it on him? Okay. That doesn't seem like a very good thing to do. Not a very good thing to do at all. Let's go ahead and get out our Shadow Mist. Wakacha. Using that effect. Getting myself a mask change. Good old changing of the masks. So I could make Anki, and then I'd have 2,500. Or I could make Silent Honor Arc. And you know, how often am I going to go into Silent Honor Arc? Not very, I tell you what. It's just a pity this only works on monsters that have a level. We're going to take this, just in case that's some sort of warrior-related trap. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? He didn't have enough attack. He didn't have enough attack. And that would only have 25. What's attached to this? That guy? You know what? We're fine. We're fine. We'll just leave it there. He's got very little resources. He's sort of... It's 6 samurais. They barfed everything out in the field, and now he's got very little he could do. Well, he's got double-edged swords technique. Okay. So he can make another rank 4 Ixie. Make a Silent Honor Arc, and equip my Silent Honor Arc. Of course, his Fiendish Chain doesn't really stop Dante from doing anything. Because again, he could still activate his effect, and the cost is to mill things. But again, I keep saying that I don't like to mill things, and then I keep milling things, so I'm going to stop milling things. Stardust Dragon. That's inferior in just about every way. Well, I guess he doesn't know that I don't have traps. It's not like I'm streaming this or something. Oh yeah, I'll detach that. You can have it. There you go. I'll kill this next turn. Yay, me. Oh, I guess I won't. That's even better. That took more damage than I thought. Okay. Do I already have Grapha in the graveyard? I do already have a Grapha in the graveyard. Let's do some Dark World shenanigans. I'll be taking this, thank you. Uh-oh. Bottomless! Such sadness in our time. Who would have thunk it? Let's see, what else? Did I already normal summon? I already normal summoned. But you know what? I could do this thing. Let's just mill 1. Okay, good. Everything worked out. And I'll use Graph to get Farfa, who will instantly destroyed, which means this can go away, which means I can attack for 21. Ouch. And he surrendered, even though it was going to come back. These 6 samurai players, they don't know when to keep going. Oh well, we made it past the 4th duel finally. Let's see if we can get a 5th duel. Okay, here we are, 5th duel versus Jinx. I guess it's kind of like Jinx, which is, there's a bunch of characters named Jinx and all sorts of fictional things. And even non-fictional things. There's some YouTuber named Jinx. Will we get the hand we require? Yes! Yes, we have a good hand. I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite much. Let's see. Although, not the best hand. Actually, no, this is not a good hand. I need another monster instead of this. So let's see. There has to be a face-up monster. So let's try it like this. Your move, holy man. Your move. Okay, so he's got Satellar Knights. So I'm going to wait for him to Ixie summon something. And I'm going to pop my mask change. Okay, he's not going to Ixie summon something. No, that's fine. I'll just do this now then. We'll get rid of that. We'll make this guy, which he hopefully can't get over. We'll use both of these effects. And he'll banish, I don't know, this guy. He has more attack. So now he can't Ixie summon something. I can't use that effect twice. I don't know what I'm thinking. I just like to use effects. So unless he has Honest, I should be good for a turn. He's going to be in trouble because he's only got one Satellar Knight in the graveyard. And Satellar Knights need Satellar Knights in the graveyard in order to be able to do things. He's got instant fusion. Well, fuck. Doesn't that just tickle my pickle? So he's going to get that, and then he can make rank 3, or he can just, I don't know, 101. Fucking instant fusion. Ooh. At least if he makes 101, he has to get rid of one of his things. And I'll still have this, so hopefully if I get something, I can do something. We'll see. We'll be back. We'll be back. Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and set this. Will Dark World Dealings. Oh, that's pretty tricky. I think I want to get rid of that Deneb. I don't think I want you to have that Deneb. Oh, wait, no, he's got that. I forgot he's not. Okay, no. And of course, I get my other Summoner Monk. Oh, I didn't already have a summon. Okay. And I set this. Well, I didn't want him to pick it, but, you know. Now he's going to be able to do things that I don't like. Ooh. And even if I made Dante, there's not much he could do. I mean, well, he could do a little thing. Let's roll the bones. Let's be reckless. Okay, I'll send that. I'll use that effect. Let's get Bubbleman. Then we'll normal summon this, which will kill him, which will get rid of that, which will give me my masked hero back. Only card in my hand. Special summon. Let's just, I don't know. I think I can go for that dang old giant hand. Just gonna make a giant hand. And hope I can't get... Oh, he had one. He had a bottomless. Welp. I'm pretty doomed. Oh. Just gonna call this a loss. Where's my pen? We'll just mark this down here. Big old red X. Or I guess it's a black X because it's a pen. I guess pens can be red. Whatever. It's a loss. I'll be back if I happen to top deck like some sort of king card, but I'm pretty sure he's going to make like some kind of Mayan super weapon. So, I'll see you in the 6th duel. Okay, here we are, 6th duel versus Wrath. But he spelled Wrath wrong, and he put 3 11s there, or 3 1s, which is like 311, but different, with fundamental differences. I think I can actually do my thing that I want to do. I think I can do that. We'll try that. I'm up for things. I like stuff. Yeah, let's see here. So we're gonna get rid of our Dark World Dealings and summon this guy. When Shadow Mist is summoned, we'll get one of our mask changes. And we'll change masks. We'll be like, Wacha! And then we'll send this guy, even though he's going to have no effect, and our Summoner Monk. Because then we can use this effect if this gets destroyed. And then we're just going to Gates of the Dark World, because we like to draw cards. This isn't doing us any favors. And we'll add Dark World Dealings. And then I can finally, on the 6th duel, use this combo that this deck was built around. Put Galaxy Cyclone, and then he has to discard something to the banish zone. Go ahead. I know you want to. Go for it, please. Choose a card that you don't want. Oh, you don't want that Solemn Strike. Oh yeah, and because you added a card, please get rid of another one. Gravekeepers, good. Maybe. I might have a chance. Of course, we've got a Hero Lives. Not that, I mean, I can remake this if this happens to all get destroyed, which is possible. But the point is, he went second, and he's at 5 cards, and everything in the graveyard's locked down. And now I got a Bubble Man. Bubble Blaster! Of course, if he could set up... Well, it's Gravekeepers. They are slow. They are very slow. Can he set up some kind of field? And his one Raigeki is gone. And next turn, we could pay 4,000 life points to do it again. And all he's got is a Recruiter. If I could make his graveyard banished, this is going to be useless. And of course, he's not playing an extra deck for some reason. Of course, he's playing Solemn Strike, so this is very easily could just be a whole lot of things. Let's try it. 3,400. Bada bingo. Unless he Solemn Strikes it, he very well could. It'd be within his right. He's got a lot of life points he could pay. I mean, he did banish the one, so I've got to assume he had maybe other one. No? No? Okay. Now, of course, I could make Masked Hero Acid, and that would do more things, but... No. No, not today, my friend. Today, I'm going to do a different thing. I'm just going to do this. And hope that you don't have Mirror Force. You might have Mirror Force, but I'm going to hope that you don't. Might have Bottomless. I'm going to hope that he doesn't. This could be a lot of things. I'm going to assume that it's all the Gravekeeper things, because I like to stay on the bright side of stuff. That this is just like 3 of that trap that lets you special summon a Gravekeeper from the graveyard. And he's just sitting there like, come on, Dark Law, be original. Which I did have someone tell me, and then I was like, oh yeah, I am making Dank Law Turbo. I should feel ashamed of myself. But, you know, at least it's slightly different. Although, to be fair, I think I have had someone tell me to play this before, and I didn't believe them that it would work. And I guess also, to be fair, it doesn't really work all that well. It's just more of a troll. It's just, if you can get Dark Law, and then, like, Dark World Dealings, or preferably drag down to the grave, because then you could just, like, get rid of their stuff, and then have them discard a Dark World, and you're drawing cards while they have everything banished. It's good times. Good times. No, and all that is in there is my, Galaxy Cyclone being like, hey, you want to blow up the gates of Dark World? I mean, you don't have any Fiend monsters to destroy. Well, that puts a little damper on the party. Hopefully he's still pretty slow. We'll see. We'll see. We'll be back. Card of Demise. You... Can't wait for this to get... This is on the chopping block. There's a reason they did that art for that. They just invented this card as the only reason that people would buy the Legendary Collection. Okay, yeah, go ahead. His effect wasn't going to go off anyway, so I don't know what you were thinking. But if you want to pay 1,500 life points, that's fine with me. Also, comment, are you surprised that this is still at 3? I'm surprised this is still at 3. I thought this would have been limited by now. I thought this would have been limited like the first chance out the gate, and it's still at 3. Which is just surprising to me. Maybe they'll hit it when I least suspect it. No, I don't even have any more heroes left. No, I can Galaxy Cyclone? No, that's fine. I can special summon Bubble Man. That's not going to do anything. He's got all traps. He's playing an all trap deck. Discount trap warehouse. There's still no reason why you shouldn't have an extra deck. You could at least try. You could try to have an extra deck. What I need is just any... I'm pretty sure I put a graph in here. Yeah, I just need any Dark World. No, just another Gravekeeper's recruiter. He's just recruiting Gravekeepers all over the time. All over the place. You couldn't stop him from recruiting Gravekeepers. He'd be showing up on a Sunday. He'd be like, hey, look at my pointy fingers. I got Gravekeeper. You want to join the Gravekeepers? You could join them any day of the week. Why would you activate that when you've already summoned and you only have one open slot? Oh, okay, because he could do that. That's okay. I can... Wait, no, I can't. Because I can't banish cards from the graveyard. Well. But that card's gone. You can't do anything with that. That's just going in the graveyard. Burning Abyss is exactly what I wanted. Why wouldn't I want Burning Abyss? Asset. At least he can't get over that with his 2,000. Or 1,700. Oh no, not my bubble, man. Whatever will I do? You should have done... No, you shouldn't have done that. If you had done that earlier, you would have hit me with fucking... all sorts of, like, Dark Worlds. You don't want to make Dark Worlds discard. I guess it doesn't occur to me. People don't really know. A lot of the Dark Worlds have these effects. All the Dark Worlds get these effects where if you discard them, they get an effect. But they gain an additional effect if they're discarded by an opponent's card effect. So if he uses Royal Tribute and makes me discard Dark World monsters, it's just like all sorts of nonsense. I mean, I could Summoner Monk into something. Let's try it, because this isn't doing me any favors. Although I guess this was my only wall, now that I think about it. Granted, if he negates the summon, that's another 1,500 for him, and then this won't get destroyed, because there was never... Yeah, there you go. Thank you. You prevented me from making a terrible mistake. I appreciate it, Wrath. Now we're closer than ever. You just gotta hope. The thing is, when you... Oh, well then. Of course, he's gotta hope that he gets a monster. Didn't get a monster. Should have just saved this. I would have made something big eventually. I was kind of hoping on it. Wait till I get my Grapha and then do that. It'll be graphic. Haha. Fiendish Rhino. We'll set this. Banish one fiend, discard one fiend. Do I not have any fiends to banish in here? Yeah, I should be able to, Oh, I can't banish cards from the fucking graveyard. Well, that just makes the gates of the Dark World nigh dumb. I don't know how this is going to end, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I assume, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I was very close to dying, and now I'm a little bit closer to not dying. I gotta assume he's got a big monster in here eventually. Gotta get to those cards. The problem is, when you play Cards of Demise, you really need to play a lot of spell traps so that you can set your things that you draw. Because you don't want to draw 3 monsters and you can only normal summon. He's just another Gravekeeper's recruiter, okay. Can you summon another one out? You're just... Oh wait, no, I'm already dead. Okay. Well then. Damn Gravekeepers. Okay, 7th duel. Player has made his return. We're going first. I'm not sure if you heard that. The sound of me slapping my forehead, but... all 3 Dark World dealings... Not the best, not the best. Let's just draw more cards. Oh, great. He's got 4-star... Oh, wait, no. No, we could finally do it. We could do it, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, let's not waste our normal summon, just in case we get something cool. Because we can't use this effect anyway. Use Mass Change. There you go. Dark Law. We'll dump Grapha into the graveyard. We'll activate this. Well then. That's fine. It would have been nice if I could get one of my things that I can discard in the graveyard instead of another kind. Where were you these other times that I needed things? Oh, there's your 1-for-1. You only get one of those. Yeah, and I can't play Drag Down to the Grave, unfortunately. So there we go. But he's playing some kind of synchro thing. So hopefully access to the graveyard being denied to him is going to be a little bit of a problem for him. And next time I can Drag Down to the Grave, I'll only have one card. So there won't be anything to choose. And if I get any monsters at all, I'll be set with whatever I discard. And whatever he discards is just more banishment. Interesting. Going for the Yuki Asagi. Special summon. Now he can blow me up if I do that. But I'll still get the effect. Yeah, because this is a tuner. What did he grab? Another tuner. Let's not use that. Let's just hope he can't synchro something bigger. Oh, wait, he can get Level Eater. Fuck, I forgot what Junk Synchron could do. Either way, if I had done that, he'd still have the exact same field, but I'd have no monsters. And he surrendered. Okay, so he didn't have... So I'm good for not doing that. I had a plan. I like how this deck only wins when people surrender under Dark Law. Oh, I'm a terrible person. 8th duel. Okay, here we are, 8th duel versus another player. And for those of you who don't, I make a joke that player's like my arch nemesis, but player is just the name you get if you don't put a name in. So this is probably not the same player. We have a Hero Lives and Summoner Monk, so we're going to use Summoner Monk effect instead of a Hero Lives, so we can have more life points. And also slightly more pluses. Slightly. Get that. Yeah. Although I could have a Grapha if I had done it the other... Whatever, it's fine. Discard. Turn into Dark Law. Waka-cha. Make a security deposit of 1 Grapha into the graveyard. And you're probably asking, like, well, what if you already have your Graph in the graveyard? Well, you could send a Skarm and just get more Burning Abyss to your hand. Or you can actually, I believe Skarm says, add a level 3. I don't have a Skarm in the graveyard. I don't know why I thought I did. Well, possibly the same player, another surrender. But that's fine with the mess-ups we had on the 4th duel. I'll take whatever win we could get. Just goes to show you, Dark Law, like... You don't even need the bells and whistles. If you just make Dark Law Turbo, a lot of people will just give up. It's kind of a sad way to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, unfortunately. But people wanted heroes. Do you like the heroes? Is this the hero you deserve? Alright, here we are, 9th duel. Almost to the end versus AFSO. Going first, and we've got a decent... You don't really want to start out with Farfa because he's not really useful first turn because you've got nothing to banish, you know? But we'll take what we can get. Can't always get what you want. But sometimes you just might find you get what you need or something. I don't know. Fuck. We, of course, do not want to use that Farfa effect. So I'm going to take this opportunity to use Drag Down to the Grave to its utmost ability. Okay, he's playing these. Let's see. You can banish another Heraldic from your graveyard. That's during the end phase. Add 1 Heraldic. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Okay, so I think we want to get rid of the Searcher. And he's, of course, going to get rid of Snow. Not useful. Not useful. I got another Drag Down to the Grave. We'll use that. Booty boom. What do we want to add to our hand? Let's get more draw power. Because, even though I can only make him do that once per turn, we can look through this and get rid of more things. and be like, I don't want you to have this MST because I got Dark World Dealings. Get rid of that. I want to save my trap. I'll draw another card. Do I? Yeah. Deck thinning the movie, the game? Why not? I love deck thinning. And we'll just add... yeah, just more draw power. We'll have that for next turn. And we could Dark World Dealings. We'll be good. We'll be good. I don't think he could do anything. He's still got 5 cards, but, I mean, we milled through some pretty heavy stuff. He's going to have 2 cards in there that are mysteries, but the other 3 were not useful as far as I could see. If you really want to be lucky and just roll the troll, like, gauntlet, you could play Mind Crush in this and just be a complete dick. So, let's see. We're just going to Dark World Dealings. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. We'll just use Moist Law's effect. Nope. That's mine. It's mine now. I wish I had some way to get whatchamacallit into the graveyard. I don't, unfortunately. But that's fine. He's got no spell traps so far. So let's put Galaxy Cyclone. We'll get out our... this. Why not? And we'll make a thing. Why not? What kind of thing, you ask? Good question. We don't really have anything. Let's just go with this. Let's negate his monster effects. Giant Hand is legal now, even if I don't have one. Well, if you want to send me one, you know, I like giant hands. Some guy sent me a Dvorak's. That was really cool. I've been wanting one of those since, like, forever. I should really put a list there of things for people to send to me. Actually, that's probably really greedy. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't just assume that strangers want to send me things. I mean, sometimes they do, but... oh no, he's going to actually be able to... oh no, he's not. 'Cause I made Giant Hand! Oh wait, no, he can make, like, Utopia the Lightning or something like that. With lightning. Real lightning. But he didn't make that. He made the worst thing to make. He made Starliege Paladynamo, which is a good card. I actually really like this card. But he can't use his effect. If he tries to use the effect, I'm going to Giant Hand. And it costs both his cards. And he's only at 2,000. And you negated this one anyway. It negates, if you don't know, he negates a monster and he makes it have 0 attack. Oh, and then he's going to rank up. I see. Why would you play the limited one? Ooh, Silent Honor Dark. Well, doesn't that just... ooh. I really need to get a way to get Grapha. If I can get Graph, I can do things. He's just going to equip. Then he's going to attack. He finally did it. His mama's going to be so proud. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We're just going to banish one of these. Discard that. Oh. Well, now I have a way to send things to the graveyard. So... let's just get this, because we need one of those. So now, neat trick. One of the reasons we run Galaxy Cyclone, we can get rid of this, which allows us to use our Burning Abyss. Of course, Burning Abyss can't get over that. Let's see. Target one special summon, attach that card to this card as face-up Ixie material. Well, doesn't that just rustle my Jangos? Let's see here. I could just dump stuff into the graveyard. Blow up things, I could summon things. Yeah, we're just going to make a Leviair. Because the whole point of this was just so I could dump Grapha into the graveyard. Oh, I could special summon one of his monsters, could I? But I've already normal summoned. That's fine, I'll just get this guy back into the grave. Just a defense wall. Oh wait, no, I could do this. Wait, no, I can't, because I need my field spell now. I need my field spell. But I can put this back in my hand. And that gives him a big target to get over. So we'll see. He's still got nothing in his graveyard. No, he can attach this to Zixi material. What am I thinking? No, I don't speak Espanol. No. I'm sorry. I know you want to call me an idiot, but you'll have to do it in English. I just read this. And he's going to equip it, and then I'm not going to be able to get it. And I'll have nothing to get over this. I'll be done. I'll be done, and it'll be my own. No, now he's making the real lightning. Real lightning! Why am I so dumb? Comment in the comments, why am I so dumb? Is it because it's almost midnight? Or slightly past midnight, and I thought it was almost midnight? Is it because I don't drink enough milk? Maybe I should drink some more milk. I need some chocolate milk. I'll have to go to the store and get some. Or someone could mail me some chocolate milk. Ooh, Nesquik, delicious. There I go asking for things. I shouldn't be asking for things. I'm just rambling entirely. I just nonsense. I should probably stop and skip by now, but, you know, this duel's about to end anyway. Oh yeah, good old Scram. Ooh, yeah. That's a coolin' one to have. Hey, Kool-Aid Man. Let's see, I can activate this, but if I normal summon... Let's just make him discard cards. Heh. When he's discarded, I get to draw one. Yay. Actually, I just may have what it takes to make a rock and roll band. No, I don't. Because if I normal summon, I can't special summon because I have too many. Such pity. Let's see. Banish that. We'll do this. Get rid of, I don't know, that one. Then I get my stuff back. Then I get my stuff back! And he's got to detach 2, and he doesn't have 2. Does he? No, he only has 1. Okay. Normal summon, I balled it out. I somehow did a special thing. I'm not as dumb as I thought. I'm not quite dumb. Haha. Oh wait, can this do this? Damn it, I am that dumb. What was I possibly thinking? I thought he had to detach. I thought, like, his material's gone, I could do all these things. No. No. He's just gonna detach. He's just gonna, it's gonna be a fun... No, good game. That's what... I was singing a song and everything. I was singing a song. Maybe he won't know. He speaks Spanish. Maybe he doesn't understand this as much. Maybe he's not certain. And then he won't attach this. He'll just move this to defense mode. And then I'll be the hero of time because my opponent misplayed. Destroy any opponent's monster that battles this card. Okay, so he didn't read, but he had another thing. He had a thing that he could do. And he's going to take some damage. But I'm going to take some more damage. I'm going to take a lot of damage. We're going to the 10th duel. Alright, here we are. 10th duel versus Pencil Boss. He's the boss of pencils. I'm actually feeling better because I just realized that even if we lose this, we've gone 5-5. So we're at least halfway. If I can make a halfway good Dark World deck, I'll be happy. Quiet. Now you know what? Snow. Informa. I make a boom boom now. It's, if you don't know, there was a white rapper named Snow. Or he wasn't a rapper, he was like a... whatchamacallit? He was like a reggae artist. He had a song called Informer. A lot of people didn't agree with it. They didn't like it. Now Pendulum Summon. Now pendulum the things out. I'd like it if you pendulum the things out. Don't just use this effect on my face down. Just pendulum the things out. Just throw caution to the wind. Let me banish things. Because I want to banish things. Yay! He's doing the things! He has no extra deck. So he can't use these 7s to make something. Although if he did, that would probably be worse for him. Now let me activate. I want to activate. Now is the time to activate. Activating. So first I'll discard that. And I'll make this guy. And then I'll just use that effect to be like, no, you're banished, bro. I'm sorry. And then he has nothing that can get over me. So it would have been cool if he had Ixie summon. Then I could have done that to his Ixie monster and he'd have even less things around. Fortunately, this can still get over, and I don't have any other cool things to do, so I think all my good plays ended with that. But at least I did something, you know, that was kind of cool. I mean, let's see. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I could activate this, but it would die instantly. Target one in my graveyard, special summon it. So I'm going to set this. And if I'm lucky, he'll attack this first. And then I can just Farfa again and stall for another turn. If he's smart, he'll just attack Darklaw. Of course, he doesn't have an extra deck, so I'm not sure how smart he could be. Unless he has some sort of crazy plan that I'm not aware of. Which is possible. It's possible. We've got Apex Avian, but still, that's no excuse to do things. You should be doing other things. Of course, Apex Avian, he probably, if he's playing against like his friends and stuff, it's probably like, Apex Avian so cheap, can't do anything. Haha, you don't have enough. You have less than enough. Use effect. Will you negate Avian? Negavian? Yes. Which leaves it open for me to do things. Of course, I need some kind of spell trap. And he can't pendulum out again. He could tribute summon both of these. That'd be an interesting move. Just so he'd have that extra negation. And then he could just pendulum summon these back out again. Again, a smart move. Not sure if he has the skill to do that. The skill it takes to be in a rock and roll band. Okay. So, let's try this. Ouch. No, if I summon him, I won't get my spell, and then I'll feel really foolish. So let's just do some things. Of course, I don't have any cool Burning Abyss to discard. I won't get the effect because it's discarded as part of the card, but I'll get Anki. And Anki has more attack than his Mist Valley. And in fact, I'm so not worried about it that I'm just going to attack directly, because that'll do more damage. And plus, if I destroy it, he's just going to summon it back anyway, so it's no big deal. The point is, I have 100 more, so unless he plays something that can get it out, I mean, I'm just gonna kill his Mist Valley Thunderbird again. Maybe he's got some sort of attack boosting thing? Perhaps? Maybe he tributes for Beast King Barbaros? I mean, I didn't expect that last time, but that worked pretty well for that one guy. We'll be back. Let me read this. Cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. Well, that's... oh, and I can only destroy face down anyway. No, that's fine. I'll just, attack directly. Good old 14 damage. I could actually probably do more if I attacked this, couldn't I? Oh, well. Let's... no, because if I get Summoner Monk... plus, he's got a whole bunch of, like, pendulum scales and stuff like that. So, like, it's not worth it to set this and hope he blows it up just so I can kill one of his pendulum scales, when most likely he's got all sorts of other scales. Plus, look, there he did. He did something that might have been able to stop my attack. Why he doesn't move these into defense position, I don't know. Actually, I could do more damage if I attacked this, couldn't I? If it destroys, okay, if it destroys a monster by battle, I can add a change quick play, but I don't want to activate that effect while Apex Avian is on the field. Actually, I should probably kill Apex Avian now that I think about it, because he can't pendulum summon that back out. That'll just be in the graveyard. Useless. Just dead forever. Now, it's interesting, if he did have an extra deck, he'd be in a lot better position now, but he probably wouldn't have these two, so I'm not sure how it would actually work out, if it's better to just... Well, either way, it never hurts to have options. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, as long as I have... Well, Well, that just makes my decisions easy for me. I was trying to decide if I should Galaxy Cyclone first or risk attacking that, but apparently he didn't feel like he could do anything. So there we go. We're good. I'll see you guys on the end screen. So there we go. We went 6-4. Not too bad. Of course, again, most of this wasn't the deck itself or doing anything interesting. It was I made Dark Law and they surrendered. Or in the last case, I made Anki and they surrendered. But this does, again, there's just that combo between Dark Law and Dark World dealings. You can really hamper your opponent, drag down to the grave. If you combine it with like Mind Crush or some of these other extra deck cards, you have some really potent combos. Either way, it's just a fun combination of a bunch of decks that I normally wouldn't really want to play, but all together they made something interesting. So I hope you enjoyed it. Next week, I'm going to be looking at something from the new Yu-Gi-Oh movie that's coming out, the Dark World Dimension packs. Those are coming out next month. It's usually a little early for me, but I'm going to start looking at those and see what I can build out of that. So, should be fun. Until then, good luck. Have fun.